up my appetite. Don't leave me here high and dry. Oh, well, I don't wanna jinx it, baby, and twist myself at the spine. Don't wanna overthink it, baby. It's just twist your body and mine. Baby, you give me ice and fire. You're giving me wind and rain. You're some kind of butterfly. Baby, you give me midnight. You whip up my appetite. Don't leave me here high and dry. Oh, but I don't wanna jinx it, baby. Just not get ahead of my time. Oh, but I don't wanna miss you, baby. So I stand up and speak my mind. Oh. Baby, you give me ice and fire. You're chilling wind and rain. You're some kind of butterfly. Baby, you give me midnight. You whip up my appetite. Don't leave me here high and dry. Baby, you give me ice and fire. You're channeling wind and rain. You're some kind of butterfly. Baby, you give me midnight. You whip up my appetite. Don't leave me here high and dry. Oh.
Well, a very good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Harcourt's Grenadier. Good to have your company here, of course, for our 3 Mortgagee auctions, working alongside Tristan Harcourt and our special projects team. By way of introduction, my name's Ned Allison. Indeed, I am your auctioneer taking you through proceedings. A couple of formalities before we get into those auctions in question. As always, working under the Real Estate Institute of New Zealand's Best Practice Guide for Auctions. If you're successful in buying, we'll provide you one of these REA guides before you sign the all-important sale and purchase agreement. Being a mortgagee auction, just that special notice that we draw your attention to, that this auction is being conducted in accordance with particulars and conditions that have been approved by the mortgagee and have been available for inspection by interested parties at our office during the period leading up to this auction. Copies of those particulars and conditions are available on the back tables there here in the auction room. These particulars and conditions do contain some special provisions that have been included because the vendor is selling under a power of sale that it holds as mortgagee of the property. Whilst these particulars and conditions are believed to be normal for mortgagee sales, they do nonetheless depart from standard terms and conditions that might otherwise apply. Prospective purchasers are advised that you need to have made yourselves fully familiar with those terms and conditions, as the successful bidder will be deemed to be bidding on the basis of those terms and conditions. Finally, no bank employee or Harcourt's agent will be bidding on the properties in their own right today. But first up, we draw your attention to 4/36 Kinloch Street in St Albans. We sell on behalf of the Bank of New Zealand, BNZ. It is described under that title as being Volume 13A, Folio 1102 in the Canterbury Land Registry. Settlement date for the property in question, that's going to take place in 28 days' time. The property is sold subject to existing tenancies or occupations, including holding over by the vendor's mortgagor. We offer the property for sale subject to a confidential reserve, subject to that reserve being achieved and our instructions on the phone. The highest bidder will be the next owner. In the unlikely event of a disputed bid occurring, that'll be up to me solely as the auctioneer to determine that dispute and take us back to the last undisputed bid. It'll be also up to me as to whether I can refuse any bids. The vendor reserves the right to withdraw the property at any stage without declaring the reserve price as well. If you are successful in purchasing, we're going to ask you to sign that memorandum of sale. Following that, pay a 10% deposit. In terms of risk and insurance, quite importantly, that the property shall remain at the sole risk of the vendor until the day following the auction, being tomorrow. From there on, it is at the risk of the purchaser. The vendor is not bound to point out any boundaries to the property. And finally, except as otherwise expressly set out in this agreement, no error, omission or misdescription of the property or to the title of the property shall annul the sale or entitle any party to compensation. But up for grabs, of course, Kinloch Street here in St Albans. Buyers, we put it in your hands. We look for an opening bid. Who starts proceedings off? 280 on the telephone. Connor Klein from the Harcourt's team representing a buyer on the telephone. Off we go at $280,000. Maybe 300 or better to move forward in advance. 280 underway. First call in the back corner. 300 have you there, sir. In front in the red at 300,000. 320, you comfortable? Nod of the head, please, just to confirm. 320 other corner we have. Holding the bid at 320. 40 if you want to come back. Work with the $330,000 is at 50, gentlemen. Who takes it? 350 have you there at $350,000. Again, do we go 70? 360, 10 more at 360. Can we try 80? Stay with the 20s at $360,000. In front on the phone at 360. Who goes next? Who says 80 for me? First call. There it is at 370, 10 more it is. At 380 I have you now, sir. 380,000, 90 here. Who says 400? At $390,000. This side, once called at 390. In front and charge. Twice called at 390, looking for the 400 or better. 400 just there first, sir. 410, I'd work with that if you're comfortable. You are? Thank you. New face at $410,000. Down the front, very much in front. Do we come back at 420? Here, either corner on the telephone maybe, but $410,000 seated and in charge. First time call at $410,000. Holding. Hold on tight, you're where you need to be. Second call at $410,000. Do we go 20? Who takes that? Shelley, can I have instructions on the telephone? $410,000. Best bid, down the front. Permission to sell, I have it. Selling to you if there's not a better offer. At $410,000, I put the hammer down. Do we say 420? In the middle, have you there, sir, at $420,000. 30 to move forward from there. Do you take it back at that level? 25, work with a handful at 425, 30 or 35, you tell me. But $425,000 and selling down the front at 4 1/4 for the first call at 425. Is there 430? Another 5 to move forward to make it yours. Second call at $425,000. Sir, just the one bid. 5 more tucked away. Is there anything more? There it is at 430. Nearly at $430,000. Good to see you smiling, sir. Do we try 35? Time was given there. Have a moment. 35, I take it as. Yes, 435. Back in the lead at 435, 440, maybe. Here, there, at $435,000, still down the front, and we sell for the first call, and it goes. Second time at $435,000. I'd work with a single if it's in the room. 3-6. Do we try it? At 435. Third final call. No better. At 435. We are going. We are gone and sold here. Thank you. Congratulations. Just a brief moment. We'll be underway with the next. Right, ladies and gentlemen, moving forward, the second of our mortgagee auctions being 37A Brindley Street in Hornby again, here on behalf of the Bank of New Zealand. We are offering up legally half share under that certificate of title, volume 38A, folio 1058, again, the Canterbury Land Registry. Again, settlement date, that is going to take place 28 days from today, being the date of the auction. Again, the property is sold subject to existing tenancies or occupations, including holding over by the mortgagor. Of course, we've been through those conditions of sale with the earlier auction, nothing different there. Again, we're going to ask you to sign the memorandum of sale if you are successful in purchasing and pay a 10% deposit. Again, the property shall remain at the sole risk of the vendor just until tomorrow, being the date after the auction. And again, otherwise, unless expressly set out in this agreement, no error, omission, or misdescription of the property or the title shall annul the sale or entitle any party to compensation. So, 37A, Brindley Street, the 3-bedroom property up for grabs here in Hornby. Where do we start proceedings off at this time? Is there an opening bid? Where are you comfortable to get things off and underway? What's the level of interest? 250. Clarence, okay, from the Harcourts team with the buyer on the telephone. Have we got the paperwork to be doing so, Tristan, just to confirm? Clarence can't work with that bid. Is that correct, Tristan? Okay, can't accept that, don't have the paperwork to be doing so. Again, look for an opening bid here in the room. 250. Work with that, sir, at $250,000. Do we have an advance from there? Maybe 300 at $250,000. On the island, charging in front at 250. Work with 300. First call. Here we go again. Thank you, sir, in the back corner at $300,000. Clearly against you there, sir, at 350 to come back or elsewhere. Once called at $300,000. Twice called at 3 the money. 320. Back in the lead, 340. I'll take it as the same at $340,000. Back over here at 340, 60 if you'd like. Nod of the head, he says yes. Is it 80? At 360 down here. Once called at $360,000. Second call at 360. I work with 80 or 400. Okay, we'll try the 370. Do we go 400 this time? At $370,000, there it is, 400. Thank you. Appreciate it at 4. And at $400,000. 410. 420, another 10 to advance, $410,000 or back here maybe at 410, once called at 410, penultimate call at $410,000, 15, 415, 20 then money at $420,000, 25 or 30, 30, okay, 425, won't spend it too quickly at 425, 30 I'm going to assume at $425,000, back on the left. There it is at 430. At 4, 3 and 0 and only, do we go to 40? Once called at $430,000. Work with a 5, work with a 10. Second call, down here, 5 more, 435. Down here and seated at 435. As a conversation takes place, do we take it to 440? We do indeed at 440. Should we try the 50? at $440,000 in the back row. 445, handful by handful. At 445. Look for the 450, there it is, raise the hand. At 450, who takes the 55? Wants the money at $450,000. Down here, 55, sir. In the red at 455. 60, I look for, once called at 455, twice called at 455. There's the 60, back against you, 65 at 465 immediately. Look for 70 now at $465,000. Once, twice at 465. 70 and appreciated at 470. Is it 80, sir? Double it up at $470,000. 70 at 75 at 475 with 5 more. And 80 to go, is it? At 475 in the corner. 80 it is now. At 480. And again is at 85. Once, hear the bid. There's 85. 485. Look for 90. Once called at 485. 490. 495. Straight back though at 495. 500 is it? At 495. It's now against you, sir. 495 in the corner. That's a yes to 500. As you have a think. At $495,000, Shelley, again, instructions please, bid of $495 in the room, against you here down the front, selling away, sir, it goes to you at $495, if there's not a better bid, at $495 for the first call, here's the 500, is it 505, certainty in play, ownership at $500,000, here we sell if there's no better, once and it goes at 500, is it 505 anywhere, twice called at 5, third final at $500,000. Nothing better, nothing better. It's going. Gone and sold in the back. Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, we now move forward with our final mortgage auction, 30 Claymore Street in Woolston. Again, the formalities in question just confirm that it is a fee simple title, that title being volume 12K folio 652 in the Canterbury Land Registry. Again, if you're successful, we're going to ask you to sign the memorandum of sale and pay a deposit equal to 10% of your purchase price, and we are selling at the request this time of ASB Bank. Settlement for the property in question is going to be on or before the 9th of July of this year. In terms of possession and settlement, it will not be obligatory upon the vendor in any case to give vacant possession to the property, and the property from the fall of the hammer in this case will be at the sole risk of the purchaser in all respects. The property is sold subject to existing tenancies or occupations, including holding over by the mortgagor, and the vendor again is not liable to point out any dimensions or boundaries of the property. Again, the property is sold on an as-is where-is basis, and the vendor gives no warranty, nothing in the nature of a fixture or chattel included in the sale once more. So, buyers, again, in your hands. Opening bid to start to finish. Well, he's gone 400, so that's a little bit stronger, but a good try. You just need to be a fraction quicker. I'll go 250 more. You want to go the 650? No, $400,000 in the doorway. We're off there. 400. Anything better than that, though, I work with, sir. At $400,000, maybe 450 as a suggestion, though. First call and holding there in the doorway at $400,000 advance. Where? Twice called at $400,000. 420. Thank you. 420. Do we come back at 40 or 50? At $420,000. Back here, two in it. Once called, 420 in front, twice at 420. I'd work with 440. Third final at 420. Thank you, 440 on the back wall at 440. 460, is it? Okay, 450, 60 straight away though. At $460,000, work with 70 or stronger. At 460, once the money at the back, twice called at $460,000. Is it 70 here or there? Third final at $460,000. Any better? Further interest, sir? A lazy 5, but 70 back with another lazy 5. At 470, do you want to go another one at 75? Yes, but 80 immediately. 85, 90. 95, is it? Yes, it is at 95. Work with the 500. 495 and seated. Yes? Confirmation? This is very confusing. Your bid at 495. Great to have your company, sir. $495,000. We're getting along splendidly well at 495. Is there further competition? Is there 500,000 in the room? Once, twice at 495. Third final. My starter. We're over here. Better. Shelley, instructions are 495. Can you just check on that for me? Holding where you need to be. $495,000. Give us a moment or two at 495 in the room on the phone. Still work with anything better. Sell. There we are. Sir, I sell at $495,000. If there's nothing better, it goes for the first call. There it is. One. Okay. 496. No, it's against you now. Can be though. No, don't look at him. Look at me. 496. Do we go 500,000? Four more. You haven't got any more. I reckon you might. 496. What about one more? No, 496. Yes, nod of the head. One more again, though. That takes us to 498. Now against you on the back wall at $498,000. Is that 99? Is it 500? Again, hard to shake. 498. I put the hammer down if you don't bid again, sir. Really clear on that? He can have it. No, he can't. Try again. 498. Do we go one more? 99. Let's do it together. Once, twice, elsewhere. Is it 99 or 500 or it goes at 498? Third, final call. Going. We are. You can have it indeed. It's all yours, sir. Well done. Appreciate your involvement from other bidders. Thank you for coming along.